boy from Pittsburgh, putting on a show. Gradkowski going to throw over the middle. Almost intercepted by Joe Burnett, the rookie out of Central Florida.
Yeah, that was tough. I thought Murphy was going to cut in front of him, and Murphy kept it behind him. And that's just one of those routes. The more practice, the more I get a feel of what Murphy's going to do. It's not that Murphy was wrong. He was just ready to look. I probably should have threw the ball back further. The corner stepped in, made a nice play, and hey, you catch some, you don't, and we had the brakes fall our way today. You catch some, you don't, and we had the brakes fall our way today. You catch some, you don't, and we had the brakes fall our way today.
2nd and 10. That is the old adage. The reason their defensive backs is because they can't play wide receiver. They were identified early on as not having good hands. Gradkowski throwing deep. That looks like a punt. And coming down with it is number 18, Louis Murphy. Made the catch inside the 20. Right in front of Ike Taylor again.
It seemed like eternity. You know, it was out there forever, man. And you know, a lot of the leaders on the team were just telling me, you know, Murphy, we need a big play. We need a big play. So that's all I can give credit to, man, is my teammates, man. The team came out and played hard.
I can't remember if I got hit or not on that, but I think I did get bumped. But I felt like for some reason I had to get the ball out of my hand quick. And I knew what Murphy was doing. And, you know, I just gave him a chance. And he made a great play on the football. And that's what you have to do against good teams.
Gradkowski inside the 5, incomplete. Penalty marker flies. Ryan Clark got there early. It'll be 1st and goal for the Raiders. Looked to me like Ryan Clark tried to go right through the receiver.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 29.
That's today's NFL. You know, the official thought it was unnecessary, so he threw the flag. We gotta play aggressive, but we gotta play smart. Sometimes those things happen. I didn't see a good enough picture of it really to have a judgment on it, other than, you know, it's an unfortunate thing at a critical juncture in football.
Hey, how do that? How do I do that playing the ball though? I don't know. Playing the ball? 29 hit it. Oh, 29?
You're not allowed to lead with your head against the receiver like that. That will draw the penalty. Oakland is going 77 yards in a minute 34. Gradkowski under pressure, throwing in the end zone. It is incomplete. 15 seconds on the clock. Well, free safety Ryan Clark involved in this again. Watch Clark, number 25. He gets in there, a little contact, but he cuts off the route. But look at that. The ball ending up in the hands of Watkins. And then I believe Clark knocks it out on the way down. Yep, he gets a left hand on it and knocks it away. Right here. 2nd and 10 at the 11. 15 seconds on the clock. Play clock down to 5. Gradkowski wants the snap and gets it. Here comes the blitz. Gradkowski up, throws, touchdown! Louis Murphy! With 9 seconds to play. Mike Tomlin is in total disbelief. Total disbelief. And that penalty on Monday, how huge could it be? And the Steelers are on the verge of losing 4 games in a row. And that penalty on Monday, how huge could it be? And the Steelers are on the verge of losing 4 games in a row.
The last one to Murphy, you know, they brought a corner blitz, and Murphy stayed on his route. He was disciplined. I just tried buying a little more time, and he made a good catch, went up and got the ball.
From the route, we had practiced it all week. You know, actually the corner blitz, and we didn't actually go against our look all week. The cornerback blitz, safety came over the top. You know, I ran. Since the cornerback blitz, I figured that I should shorten up the route because usually I'm supposed to get to the back line of the end zone. So I shortened it up, went 2 or 3 steps inside like I was running the dig in, and came back out. Bruce laid it up perfectly in the corner, and it worked just like it worked in practice.
Don't worry about it. Ain't your fault. A lot of plays for it. All right? Play good. You saved my bacon one time.
Well, Pittsburgh needs to go about 35 or 40 yards in 8 seconds.
3 very deep men in the secondary for the Raiders. Roethlisberger throwing sideline complete, just short of midfield to Hines Ward. 3 seconds remaining.
Unless there's a penalty on the Raiders, the field
Come on, man. Be good now.
Stepping up and heaving it deep. Receivers in the end zone and go up for it, and it's incomplete. And the Raiders come away from Pittsburgh with a win. The Steelers have lost their 4th in a row and fall 6-6. The first time since the 03 season, the Pittsburgh Steelers have lost 4 in a row.
Here's the last play of the game. Perfectly played by the Raiders. Everyone elevating, no interference. We talked all game about allowing the Raiders to hang around and a couple early red zone failures by the Steelers. Twice, deep in territory, no points.